Hi guys, good to have you all back. And if you're a Dutchie, happy Kingsday. It is a national holiday here in the Netherlands. We are celebrating the King's birthday. Yes, it's a celebration. I'll tell you all about it. But let me tell you about today's project. It's going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. It's more sort of card making. But, I think you can adapt this to journal making, art journaling, or what have you. I'm just going to play with colors today, with some colors today. Yes. I'm going to show you what's on my desk, tell you what I'm going to make, and, let's get started. I have a couple of new items on my desk. There's some over there that I'm really excited about. I'm going to show you later. That I want to show you, that I want to play with. I'm going to explain, guys. I visit Do a Ding very regularly, as you well know. That is a craft shop here in the Netherlands that I really, really like. It's really close by. And I have been in contact with Marloes, the owner. And she asked me, we had a sort of a conversation, if I could maybe review some new products on my channel. Yes! Of course we want to, because we want to find out, is it any good? What can we do with it? Can we make something nice? Do we have alternatives? And such. So I'm doing a review today on new products and doing a make with them. Yeah? So I'm going to show you the products and then we're going to make something with it. Going to start with the lovely blending brushes. I've been eyeballing these for a while now. I've been using my real makeup brushes that I used to use for makeup, not anymore. But I only have these three, and now I have some for every color. Love them. They're by Studio Light. I also have this sort of organizer for them. It's really, really cool. I have had these sort of on my desk for a couple of days, and I want to try them out because I think they're going to be brilliant. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. The inks on my desk I already had. I have some paper here. Now let me show you the really exciting part because I'm really excited about those. Are you ready? Yes, there they are. Happy, happy, happy. This is the new Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous release. There were 6 in total. One of them I don't have because I told Marloes that is not a stamp set that I will probably ever use. It's the one with all the sentiments on them. Really good for card makers. I already know I'm not ever going to use them. This is, of course, my absolute favorite. Let's be honest, it is amazing. However, I'm not going to use this one today. Yes, because this is for Gunter. And this one also right up my alley. Love it. I'm going to do in-depth reviews on all of them, guys. Yeah, this one. And these are the more floral ones that I don't really use, but I am happy to try them. Yeah. This is the one I'm going to try out today. Bold Botanicals. Yes, I did stamp them just to see what I can do with them. And I came up with a brilliant idea to use these, especially for sort of a Kingsday project. So I'm making a Kingsday project today with the following items. It is going to be sort of a card, but you can also use it, I think, as a journal cover topper or for anything else. I'm going to make, I believe it's called a trilogy. In the Netherlands, it's called drieluik. It's like a painting with 3 panels. So I'm going to do a painting with 3 panels. I am using, bold botanicals. Yeah. And I'm using for paper this sketch paper. It is almost like watercolor paper. It has a little bit of a structure on it. It's not white. This is white. Yes, I'm also using white to stamp on. For a background, I am using a piece of scrapbook paper. This is sort of peeled paint in green. I loved the color. Yeah. I'm going to be using a lot of inks. You don't need these exact inks, lovies. For the Kingsday project, our flag is red, white and blue. And then our complementary color is orange because the last name of our royal family is of orange. Yeah, so it's going to be red, white and blue and orange. So I'm using candied apple and lumberjack plaid and spiced marmalade and squeezed lemon or one of those, I don't know. And blueprint sketch and uncharted mariner or mariner. Still don't know. And testing out all of these. Yes. Also going to use some glue, scissors, and some foam. Yes, I'm going to go all card making on you guys. some foam sticky foam squares or foam tape or whatever you have, guys. So yes, I'm going to go into card making mode. But first we need to do some stamping. I'm only using 3 of these. I'm using these 3, not this one. Already tested them out, guys, except for that one, because I'm not gonna use that one. So it's going to be a sort of layered 3D card with all sorts of techniques. Yes, of course, I've seen this during the reveal or release video by Mr. Tim HOLTZ. Yes. And then there were the makes and a lot of cards. There were a lot of cards there. So I took my inspiration from the card making. I don't know who did all the card making because I cannot remember those names. So yes, so I'm very inspired by all the wonderful artists that are on Mr. Tim HOLTZ's team. There you go. Using black, guys. I am using black as well. Forgot to mention that probably. Okay. While I'm stamping, I'm just going to stamp all of them on a piece of this paper. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our Kingsday. You can sort of compare it to 4th of July, the type of sort of celebrating we're doing. We are not dressing up in red, white and blue, but we're dressing up in orange, except for me, because orange makes me look like the undead. So I'm not doing orange. Oh, yes. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm not going to clean them because I'm going to be stamping them at least 2 more times. Yes, and we celebrate in the streets. Yes, even if your village is small, almost all villages have sort of music in the streets, especially at night, sort of a festival type of event, and lots of drinking, guys. Lots of beer drinking. Us Dutchies, we love our beers. Well, not me because I don't drink. I'm such a goody two-shoes, am I not? Yeah. So yes, also what's very nice for me is there's sort of garage sales everywhere. Everyone can put like their junk outside of their house and sell it to other people. So you can replace your junk with other people's junk, or like in a big square in your village, or you know, it's huge. It's huge, and I love this. I really love this. Ooh. And also love this. Very, very pretty. Yeah, so I'm about to go outside, of course, to well, I don't sell my junk. I buy other people's junk because I love my junk. Yes. I'm not gonna get rid of it. And for children, and actually this is the best day for children, because we are also doing sort of games. Very old-fashioned games, like stick a needle on the donkey. Is that what it's called? And I don't know the English words for them, but you jumping in a sack jumping. I don't know. All kinds of very old-fashioned games in the streets or in the town square or what have you. So it's really, really lovely. And then also the royal family goes on a tour. Every year they visit either one big city or 3 small ones. So it's a whole parade. They go outside, they receive lots of flowers, shake lots of hands and such with the mayor of the town. And it sounds dumb, but it's actually really, really fun. It's really, really fun, especially when I was younger. And here comes the story of Juliana. Juliana was an older lady already when I was young, and she was not able to go out in the streets and such. So she stayed at her palace. And then on the grounds of the palace there were these games that were played, and artists that did their performances, and people brought their flowers and such. So yeah, it was a whole thing. Personally, I would prefer to go back to that sort of period. I really loved it. What I do now is go walk about in the city and wave and shake hands and such. I love to see all the games and such. Well, already pretty, but this is just phase 1. Let's go to phase 2. For the second layer, I'm going to be sort of inking the paper. I'm using a darker color red, and I also have a lighter color red. That is for the third layer. Yes, so I'm taking lumberjack plaid and my brushes. Yes, I'm trying out the smaller ones first, guys. Yes. Let's just see. Oh, yeah, that works. That works perfectly. I think it's very nice to have, well, I'm not going to have a brush for every color I have because I have been counting. I have 38 colors, which is, you know, a lot. And I actually don't need 38 colors, but, you know, I'm just always curious to try out other stuff. I think this would have been better with a big brush, but, you know, I picked a smaller brush. What am I doing, guys? I'm sort of creating a color on the background. Yes, not a solid color, as you will notice, but sort of a distressed inky color. Why? Because I want to stamp over this. Yes? Okay, that worked. That worked. Now, oh, I have an idea. I'm already sort of going astray from my original idea, but I'm gonna explain later. I'm doing the blue as well. Oh, I love this blue. I love this blue. Well, I can tell you, they work like a charm. They're very soft. I especially like this organizing bit, that you can store them straight up. Yes, and if I were to have 38 of them, which I'm not going to, no, I need 4 of those, I guess. So my sort of plan is I'm going to use all my blues with this. Maybe that's not the right thing to do, but I'm going to use all my blues with this one. Yes. Now, for the new idea that I have, I just came up with this. I'm going to be using my favorite dotted stamp, but I need a darker color red, which I don't have. So I'm using aged mahogany to, before I stamp on here, to put some dots on. Will it show up? Sort of, not really. It'll be fine. I'm just putting some dots on there to have sort of a structure on the flower petals. That's the idea. That's the idea. I need to clean it because there's another color going over it. Also going to do that on the blue one, of course. I think this color will work. Uncharted Mariner. For some reason, I think it's Mariner. Oh, yes. Yes, fantastic. Yes, I'm going to use this color. Just some dots here and there. Yes. Okay. You only have 2 colors, but there's 3 flowers. I know. One of them is going to be white. So, red, white, and blue. I'm hoping this will work, guys. Now I put blue ink on it. That's okay. I don't need to use the whole page. I'm going to put these back into their sort of holders. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's start with red. So I'm going to be stamping with the same stamp on here again. This is rose, and I think roses ought to be red. Oh, I already have such inky fingers. Such inky fingers, but that's okay. In black. So this is my second, this is going to be my second layer. Are you still a bit confused? I can imagine. I can imagine, guys. Okay, I'm going to stamp over it because I am going to fussy cut the flower from this piece. Well, at least I'm going to try to. Yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut all around it. Oh, I do love the sort of specks on the petals. Oh yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. This was going to be the blue one. Yes. Black. So after filming, I'm going out with my best friend Renate You know, the one that I went thrift shopping with. And we're going to one of the loveliest villages in the Netherlands. And if you're from around here, we're going to go to Brielle, which is a couple hundred years old. It's a if you walk in that town, you're like, I am back in the Middle Ages or something like it. And I think they have the best junk / stuff there for sale. Oh, I love this. Love this. Now, for the tricky part, I'm going to use white. I don't know if this is going to work. I think it will. I was sort of thinking in my head, how am I going to interpret white? Because this is not really white. But this is. It is a cardstock, guys. Oh, no. What did I do? What did I do? I put the wrong ink on. That's what you did. You put the wrong ink on. Yeah. Well, now I need to clean it. I'm just using lazy housewife wipes for these guys. Yes, they clean very well, but I do need to dry them. I probably put black on here now. That is not nice at all. Well, we'll notice soon enough. We'll notice soon enough. Because you're inking and talking at the same time, lovey. Yes, don't do this. Someone in the comments asked me, can you speed up your videos at some parts? Well, yes, you can. No, I cannot, because I have no clue how that works. But also, that will be half the fun, I think. I think my channel would be less fun if I sort of wasn't around verbally communicating what I'm doing. Also, it would be less fun for me. Oh yes, that's white. Yes. So guys, what I'm gonna do next phase, but I'm gonna do that off camera because that's going to be very, very boring. I'm going to fussy cut the flower and this one. Yes. And then we have another layer, the last layer. Now for the third layer, that's going to be like the center, the heart of the flower. I'm going to use orange. I'm going to use spiced marmalade. I think that'll work best. Now I have a little bit of problem with the rose because roses don't have like yellow or orange hearts. So I'm going to use another color sort of over here for the last layer. I'm thinking worn lipstick, like a little bit pinkish. I don't know. Let's just find out. Let's find out. Let's take out an orange brush. Yes. There we go. Also trying to use multiples out of one piece of paper, because I am apparently wasting a lot of paper. Oh, I fixed this, guys. What I did, I just put my ink pad all over this and there was no black on it. So, phew, crisis averted. Yeah. Is that orange enough for me? Yeah, I think so. I think so. So, it needs to be bigger because that's a bigger heart. I guess. There you go. Yeah. I'm only going to be inking this bit. That's enough. That's quite enough. Yes, there you go. I'm going to cut this out. Yeah, make any sense? Hopefully it does. I'm going to use the same piece of paper for the blue one. The blue one is a little bit smaller. Well, it's actually a lot smaller. I'm going to have a piece of paper underneath for the blue one. Let's switch this one out. Yes. So this. There's still a lot of ink on here, of course. Just the center. Yep. Okay. There. Why did you have the paper underneath? Yeah. Did you stamp on your mat? No. I'm going to have a piece of paper underneath. Why? Because, you know, it looks really professional. Okay, gonna cut this out. Cut this out. And now for the rose. I have no clue, guys. I'm just gonna try it. Let's see how this pink looks. I am, however, using the same brush. I've also been told not to mix your distress oxides with your distress inks. Yeah, I probably, but I cannot promise that I won't do this. No, that's probably gonna happen. And let's find out what happens then. I don't know. How about this color? I think I want it even lighter than this one. What did I use? Worn lipstick. Ooh, saltwater taffy. I have that color right somewhere, yeah. Yes, I'm gonna use the even lighter color. Yeah, well, here it goes. I'm gonna use this brush into my oxide after I did distress ink. Explosion. Oh yeah, that's the right color. No explosion, guys, no explosion. It's not exploding and it's still inking. Yes, I know, probably doing it wrong. I am very sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the right color. Okie dokie. Now, if you're a card maker and grinching because you're like, what's she doing? That's not the way you do it. Probably isn't, but let me have my fun, guys. Just let me have my fun. Oh, yes, beautiful color, beautiful color. So, cutting this, and somewhere a piece of this here. Don't know exactly what. And then we're going to assemble the cards. Well, here are my layers. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Yes? Okay. So, need to start layering. I cut it all out, guys, because, you know, I need to cut them out. Anyway. So, yes, I'm using these foam dots. You can use foam tape or what have you. Now, I am not going to be very, very precise, guys. No, I'm not going to put dots everywhere. Just on some corners and one in the middle. It's going to be very, very easy. I am sure I'm doing it wrong, but that's quite all right. I'm just doing it like so. Yeah, doesn't really matter. I think this is enough. Is there enough for me to put this on? Yes, yes, there is. Okay, let's find a tool that I can use to peel these off. I think my nails will work best for this occasion. Yes, they do. Yes, I do. These are not washi stickers, lovies. And there you go. Okay, now you only have one go, lovey. I'm just sort of hoping I'm putting it in the right spot. Yes, already lovely. Then the white one. Will that work? I think it will. I think it will. I might add a little bit more orange. Don't know yet. Don't know yet. This is a little bit more difficult because there's lots of sort of layers sticking out. But again, I am just putting some bits on. It's probably going to be a card for my mom because she loves flowers. There you go. While I'm doing this, guys, I have another announcement, sort of. Yes, this morning I went through the comments because I wanted to see what you guys were saying and say hi and, you know, answer my comments. And I saw that there was like this sort of idiot, not you guys, someone who used my photograph to answer some of your questions by saying, congratulations, you won an iPhone. Guys, that's not me. I blocked the poor person. That is not me. I don't do winning iPhones and such. No, if I am doing anything like this, winning or giveaways or whatever, I will tell you personally in my video and not some idiot who used my telephone, my photograph. I need to use this now. Yes, so I did report the person and also block that person, but you know, that is no guarantee that it will never happen again, because it probably will. It probably will. So don't click on anything if I'm posting. If you don't think it's me, it's probably not me. It's probably not me. Gosh, I need to put a lot on here because otherwise it won't work. So I have to put one on each petal. Thin enough, yes. And just one more over here. I don't think it will work otherwise. Oh, then let's do one here. All right, so. Oh yeah, it's going to be lovely. Yeah, so you can use these as, I think, journal toppers. That would be lovely because they're raised a little bit. So how will we use these in junk journaling? Well, as journal toppers. Also, I don't mind making a card now and then. No. What's that outside? Well, you know, motorcycles celebrating Kingsday. It's stuck to my fingers. How many more? How many more? Well, many, many more. So yeah, we're having friends over tonight as well, sort of celebrating, having some good food, playing games, having a big laugh. Ta-da! Love them. Now this needs to go. Oh, yes! I'm sorry. I'm happy that worked out. I was really, I'm just going to put one in the middle. I'm just going to put one in the middle, guys. I was sort of worried that the white one wouldn't work out. Now I'm worried that this one will not work out, but that's okay. It's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be pretty. Oh, yes, I like it. And then for another orange one. Ta-da. Shall I round corners? I don't think I will. Red, white and blue with a bit of orange. Yes. And now I'm going to attach them. Inking? Distressing? No, leave them be, love. Leave them be. I'm not even going to attempt to put some more orange on here. I think this is just perfect for white, yeah? We're going to attach them to the piece of scrapbook paper. I cut off a strip of the scrapbook paper. This is a 12 by 12, so this is 12. So I'm just going to sort of position them, see how it would work. With equal space in between. I'm going to leave a little bit more space in between these two than here. Yes? Yes. Am I rounding corners? I am. First I'm rounding corners. Not necessary at all. Probably going to be inking as well. Yes, love. I know you want to go outside, but not today, lovey. Not today. Well, actually not any day. I want my cats to be indoor cats. Because they can jump over the fence and go out into the streets. I would not be able to sleep. I am way too worried that something will happen to them because when I was very young, one of my cats was hit by a car and died. So that's not ever going to happen again. No, especially not with Jackson. No, Jackie, come on. Mama's inking. There you go. There you go, love. Especially not with Jackson because even though I love him to death, well, not really, of course. But I love him a lot. Yeah, he's not the brightest one of the bunch. No, he'd be like, oh, there's something coming. He's not like, there's a car coming. Let's get out of the way. He'd be like, hello, it's me, Jackson. No, he's a little bit stupid, and that's why I love him so much. Yes. So no, he's not going outside. I'm not taking any chances. Well, I went outside with him. I have this sort of cat leash, yes, that you can, I don't know, it looks stupid. So I did that once or twice, and he's not happy with that. He's like crawling over the floor then. So no, yes, well, ta-da, ta-da. Going to start with this one. Inking? No, I'm not going to do any inking. I'm using, oh, I bent my pin. See that? Yes. Stupid me. It still works though, but now I need to find another stainless steel big pin. Okay. The first one is okay because I can just put it down. Yes. And then I'm going to do the last one with equal amounts, sort of. I'm eyeballing it, guys. I'm not measuring anything. No, of course not. It needs to be fun. It's Kingsday. Sort of celebration. That doesn't involve any measuring. I think this is sort of the same amount. Well, it looks good, does it? Let's see. Maybe a little bit higher. Okay, and then we're going to position this in the middle. Yeah, that works best. I think I love the white one the most. I was really worried about this. Okay. Top and the bottom. Wow, are we doing this in one go? No, it needs to be a little bit more. Over here. Yes. Yes. Oh, we're almost done. I think I'm going to use my scoreboard to try and let's see. This the middle? I think so. I'm gonna score here. Yes. Flipping this over because I took out my smaller scoreboard. Sort of the middle. Put here. Sure. Yeah. It's not exact, guys, but that's okay. Maybe next time. Lovely paper on the other side as well. Did I put it on upside down? Yes, but that's okay. Oh, yes. Do we need some distressing here? Yes, we do. Just a bit. Now, if you were going to use this on a topper, of course, on a journal topper, don't do the folding. Yeah. Oh, but I love it. I love it. You can just put it down like so. Well, you cannot see, of course, but you can just put it down. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, my mom will love it. Will love it. Guys, I'm going to show you the end result. So I'm showing you again from this angle. It just looks really, really cool, doesn't it? I just like it. Yes, put it on your desk. Have it as a, you know, a gift to someone. I tried. You cannot fold it in. You cannot sort of fold it up. No, that could maybe work. But then you need to make sort of spines in them and measure. No measuring today. I am not really thrilled about the red one, but you know, it is what it is. But I do love this one and this one, of course. Yes. So a successful experiment. A successful experiment for me. I'm gonna flip the camera and show you a little bit more close up. And here it is close up. As I mentioned, no, the red one, not my favorite. But, you know, for a first attempt, I'm really happy with it. The white one, absolutely my favorite. Who knew, right? I was really worried about the white one. And then the blue. So, red, white, and blue. Because that is sort of our Dutch flag. And then with orange. Yes, fantastic. And you can put it like this. I really like it. Really like it, guys. Also like these. Yes, approved. Yeah, love them. There are a lot more colors, but you don't need all the colors. I'm just going to use all my blues with this one, all my pinks with that one and such. As for the stamps, yes, I think I'll use them again. I need to, sort of get used to more of these projects. When I'm so excited for the other ones, guys. Yes, especially this one. Oh, especially this one. Soon. I promise. Soon. That's it for today, guys. I'm linking everything below that I have used for doing, and all the other stuff is available as well. Still working on affiliate links and such, but it's not working yet. I need to get approved, and it'll work one day. Guys, if you're Dutchy, happy Kingsday, and if you're not, a happy Thursday. Let's have a happy Thursday. I'll be back again tomorrow with another project, and I hope to see you then. Bye, guys.